Hey everybody, welcome to the Your Life Blueprint Sound Vibrations. I am Gandharva. Please share these videos, thank you if you do. Get out the word, the vibe, the vibrations of the blueprint system. Let people know about themselves, that to know yourself is the ultimate thing in life. So today is the day of the giver. It's Thursday, the day of the giver. The giver, obviously, all about giving, helping and serving, without attachment, without expectation of the result, right? It also really is about being in the moment. I know that sounds a little new agey, cliche, whatever. Oh, be in the moment, be in the moment, be in the moment. But, in this case, it's really true. For givers, especially spiritual givers called karma yogis, being in the moment is the most important thing that they can do. Multitasking, not a good idea. Very difficult for a karma yogi if they have ADD. Because the whole idea with the giver is to focus on each thing that you are doing in that moment. That is how you realize that everything you do is sacred. Whether you have this in the spiritual, the relationship area, the career, be in the moment and see that that activity, that action you are doing in that second, in that minute, is sacred. Of course, you could also say, how could you not be in the moment? Because we're always in the moment, right? How could we not be in the moment? Anyway, I'm going to read from someone who was a karma yogi, a spiritual giver, the great actor, musician, Harry Dean Stanton. He passed away a couple of years ago. One of my favorite actors ever. If you see the movie Paris, Texas, and his last movie, Lucky, which was very much about himself. Check him out. You'll see somebody right in the moment. And I'm going to play the interval, the vibration of the day with no expectations. I'm just dealing with what's happening and what it is. Just dealing with what's happening and what it is or what is. Joy, happiness, good, bad, all those terms are meaningless to me. I don't blame anyone but myself for the kind of parts that I get. To blame external circumstances is absolute folly. You get older, in the end, you end up accepting everything in your life. Suffering, horror, love, loss, hate, all of it. When man began to think he was a separate person with a separate soul, it created a violent situation. I'm big into Eastern concepts, the horror of life, the love of children, the whole phantasmagoria. It's all meaningless. Be still and see what happens. All of life unfolds perfectly. You have to get beyond consciousness. All of life unfolds perfectly. You have to get beyond consciousness. You want people walking away from the conversation with some kernel of wisdom or some kind of impact. You want people to feel something when you tell a story, whether they feel happy or whether they feel sad. I realized early on that if I became an actor, I could play a writer and a sculptor and a painter and be all the things you just don't have time to be in your lifetime. I could get to learn about all of them. I've always been a searcher, a hunter. I'm certainly not the only one. They say actors shouldn't get political and everything, but you can't separate yourself. You can't disconnect yourself from anything. For a musician to be good, he has to have humanity and care about the other guy. So today, say to yourself, I connect with the giver in my blueprint. I connect with the giver in my blueprint.